You are now live with Taji.
Well, hello. Welcome to Live with Taji, y'all. And I am so happy you are here with me, tuning in or watching however you are on whichever podcast platform. But we are going to be talking about something so cool and fun today, I will say. And I want to say thank you, LaDecie's Collection, for being here. So, how are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. Yes, I'm
Oh, thank
excited.
you. Yes, I'm so excited as well. And I just want to tap right into candles.
Yes.
So, candles is your baby.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Because I don't think anyone can make it happen.
I've always been crafty, and before I did candles, I was doing jewelry. But then I had kids, so I was like, oh, jewelry is just not going to be it right now. So candles, it was just, I like to smell good. I liked your house to smell nice, and what a nice complimentary to, welcome in and have a great fragrance.
Wow. So you just said, this is what I love. Why not do this? And I'm going to turn this into a business.
Basically, yes.
And
And I couldn't, yes, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and who doesn't love smelly good?
Right. Home decor, I can't, have a lot of allergies. So I wanted to do the soaps and get more into that. But I'm gonna wait with that because it's putting stuff on your skin is just a little bit more complex. So I just said, let me stick to the nice aromas, different fragrances, and yes. And ever since it's been booming. I do little different ones and mugs. This is an elephant.
Yeah, I
A mug
see when I go
elephant.
on your page, you definitely show us
Yeah.
something different. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know candles could
I
be
even,
made into, something like that. You always think of the traditional mason jar because that's what people mainly use,
correct.
or the tins,
Right.
but you have those cute, what was that? Like a little pail?
Yes, this was a bucket.
Oh,
A
bucket.
nice
Yeah,
little
it's
bucket.
cute.
I said for inside and outside, so I was just like, be a little bit different. Like, like you said, the same thing, everything, a regular classic candle. I said, why not be able to use it into our different methods, especially with the mug. You have a candle first, be able to use it again. And then you can remember me, of course, LaDecie's Collections, where you got it from.
Right. And I mean, people will already know where it came from. Ladisi is
Yes.
your name. So that's cool that you put your name into your business. So that way your
Yes.
stamp is there, you know?
That's it. You for me got it first from me. No.
Right.
No.
Wow. So
But
I want to know, like, what's the process like? Because I mean, I just go and purchase candles. But for
she,
those I'm sure there's people out there that want to get into what you do as well. What's the process like when making a candle? Like, what do you use and how do you keep it formed, evenly?
yes, it's a lot of little different techniques. Yes. I also put my family, a couple of family members. I do have also making candles. But the process, I use soy wax. I also am working on beeswax. Beeswax is great for especially people with allergies, or if you don't want an aroma, it still has like a more fresh aroma to it, and it's beneficial. And
Mm.
as far the candle, I use soy wax and I use fragrance oils. You can also use essential oils. I like my fragrance oils because it holds a bolder smell. And I process my the soy wax, the wax. I melt it down, make sure that it's at the correct temperature. Depending on the wax you use, you have to just be careful. It's always good to use a thermometer so that you don't overheat your wax. But then again,
Oh,
have it cool enough down so when you pour the wax, you don't have, you want to have a clean surface. So temperatures are always important with candle making. For me,
I didn't
yes.
even know you can like, would you overburn or overheat. I didn't know you could overheat candle wax.
Yes. So it was so surprising to me as well, just dealing with different wax that you know, there's different wax that sounds crazy, but there really is. And right now I just use, like I said, the basic soy wax and also dealing with the beeswax. So it's easy, but then it's complex as well, because you want a good candle that holds a aroma. You want, you know, when they come into the room, you want it to do what it's supposed to do and last. So that's always it's important.
We all love the aroma. So speaking of smells, I'm sure you have a list. So can you tell us some names that you have, scents? Because you know everyone names a scent. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, if it's vanilla, it's vanilla. Like it could be Vanilla Storm or something like that.
Yes. So. And I'm still working on the names for each scent, because it's just like everyone is just like, oh, this one can smell like this. And then I'm also getting comfortable with mixing the scents. And me and my sister came up with this, so funny. We call it the Black people scent. I don't know, you know, sometimes we have the hair oil that might smell us away. Well, frankincense and myrrh is the one we call Black people. And it's so funny. And I want to make a actual, like, you know, African American, or, you know, the traditional Black people theme, or some type of theme around African American culture, and then also having just a base of our aroma, because those things are kind of important. As you've seen the video that I had sent you with the seashells on it, those also indicate different symbols in every culture. And that is, like, you know, indicate wealth and, you know, prosperity. So a lot of things I want to include in the candles, because like I said, besides the fragrance, you also want something nice. And that's one. I have a toasted pumpkin spice, because like a toasted pumpkin spice is just the base of, everyone knows it. So I don't know if I will really switch that up. But like yeah, you said, like, I have cinnamon vanilla. I might mix that with, I don't know. I have tried a coffee with a vanilla, and it came out great. And I will, you know, maybe call that a cozy, I don't know, morning cozy, because it really smelled like fresh coffee, you know, when you brew it in the morning. So little ones like that. I'm still working on the names for them though.
Oh, I mean, but the ones that you did name, they sound like I want to get cozy, especially in autumn right now, and winter right around the corner. People are looking for those scents, I'm sure. You know, Thanksgiving,
Apple
Christmas.
cinnamon is also a good one. Exactly. So I basically introducing the fall scents now. Like I can't even say there's top 5s or top 10s, because the fragrances I do have, they all really sell. I just ask people what they want. You give them what they want. It's everything else is it speaks for itself.
Right. Because you know we can be picky.
And it's okay. It's okay. It's a service for you. So yeah, be picky of what you want. I don't blame you. And then I think that's probably why I got into it too. Is it's like I got a candle one time. I'm like, this is not giving me what I need. So I said, let me tap into that and get into that. I love candles, like, and then being able to just build it and make a brand out of it. It was just like, why not? It's a thing.
Right. Okay, so we did tap into the names, or, you know, I know you're working on some names, you know, perfecting it. How about the scents? How, like, do you have a few scents, many scents?
I have many scents. Let me see, get this list for you. Oh, excuse me for the background music. I was not expecting my neighbors to have a party on a Sunday. But hello. I guess it's a part of quarantine, right? The whole pandemic and all that stuff.
My neighbors, the one up the street, down the street, I don't know.
I'm all like, I am so sorry. But
it happens. But it's not major.
Good, thank you. All right.
So I know you have vanilla.
I have
Right.
vanilla, and then I also have cinnamon vanilla. It's like some of the fragrance come with two names, some of them come with one. So the fragrances that I do have are vanilla, cinnamon vanilla, apple
Mm.
cinnamon. Apple cinnamon is a lot of people like. I have lavender,
I was gonna say lavender.
sage, yes, eucalyptus and peppermint. That's actually a good one. It helps with sinus, headaches, and it just cleans the air. It's just a fresh scent. I also
Mm.
have a citrus agave that I just got, and it is great, especially for a tropical scent or like
Mm.
a mild one. I feel that it's a very settled and bold smell, like a nice tropical scent. And I also have a customer that just purchased Central Agave also with
Mm.
ginger. So I didn't even know ginger had a nice mellow smell, and it's so nice. It's so nice. And I have an apple maple bourbon. Oh, I have so many scents. It's
I know
so many.
you have a lot.
I have
I
a
know
lot.
when you sent me a list and you was like, choose one, I was like, yo, are you kidding me right now? So unfair.
I'm sorry,
How
but
do
I
you
just
say
yes, this
uh
one and that one. I
I
have
can only pick
Japanese
three
cherry
right now,
blossom.
or only five right now. Japanese cherry blossom, yes. I think
Yeah, that's a popular one.
clean
Clean
cotton.
cotton. Yeah.
And yeah, you have a
Sea salt and orchard. I'm remembering the ones that I gave you. So it was the sea
oh, my
salt and orchard.
favorite, coconut lime.
The coconut lime is everyone's favorite. It is, isn't it great? I love
Yes,
it for the bathroom. It is nice, a nice
yes.
mellow smell.
And they smell so good you want to eat them.
It does. And it's so crazy because I have my kids, they help me. I have two little boys. So they help me and they just want to eat it. I have a 3-year-old. He says, "This smells like cake. I just want to eat it." And I'm like, "I know, but you can't." But
Right.
it's but I get that a lot. And then there's vanilla. Oh, this vanilla and lemon. It's to die for. It smells. I think I'm gonna name that one like lemon cake or something because it smells
Mm.
so good. It smells so good. Like yes, I think that would
Oh
be
my
great for the
gosh.
bedroom.
Wow.
Yes.
So how do you determine like what scent that you want? Do you feel okay, I need this, so let me add, like for instance, I'm just gonna say example, clean cotton. And do you feel okay, I am missing a scent, or do you wait for a customer to request a scent to make it happen?
To make it well, before when I first started, I just chose the scents that were there. Then I had a couple of customers ask that I had certain scents, and I'm like, well, I can get that for you. So once a customer basically asked for a particular scent, I would advertise it and letting the other customers know that I do have that scent available. And other than that, it becomes history. Like it will sell itself. So
Wow.
even with that, also have a Facebook page. So on my Facebook page, ask um, I will ask my viewers, do you got what particular scents do you guys like? You know, what suggestions that you can give me. Um, I even give them ideas like, have you smelled this before? Like little things like that. Because like I said, I'm selling to an audience, so I want to be able to give them what they kind of want. So
Right, that's nice. And you have them in different sizes as well, right? So what would be the smallest size that you would make a candle? Would it be 2 ounce, or
it
can
could
it
go
actually, it could be less than that?
it can go less than that if you like. I did shot glasses. Oh, it's so crazy because I just wrapped an order for someone. So I have shot glasses that are literally about this size. It's perfect for sitting on your dresser or something. It's really cute, simple, right there. You wouldn't even think it's like, what is this? But
Right,
shot glasses I have, I've tried. I want to, like the baby food jar sizes.
right.
I even
Got
tried the
you.
baby food. Yes. can't even go that one because, you know, people might want to sit them by the bathroom or
Right.
next to the sink or something. So on the aligning of the bathtub. So it's just like little different things. So it even goes up. I even also have like a 16 ounce, the jar. I
Okay.
actually just put, it's a Halloween jar. I just put wax in it. So crazy. So it's drying right now. I don't know if it's going to be done by the time we're done, but it's a Halloween one. It's cute.
So how long does
Yeah.
it take for the drying process to happen?
Depending on its size, it can go from 5 minutes to an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, I don't know why I'm thinking it's overnight.
So it does happen overnight because you want it to settle and things like that, but determining the time of the day that you do it and go and how the size of the candle, of course. So five
Right.
minutes to. Hmm.
So if it's the real big one, I think was it 22, 24 ounce or something like the big one. I know you
The
said you do
22
six
ounce.
feet. Okay, I was close.
Yeah.
20 something
Oh,
ounce.
I do have a 21 ounce. It's an actual a round one. So yes, I so forgot about that. Yes, you're so right. I'm so sorry.
No.
Yes. I usually put 2 or 3 wicks in those, a 22 ounce. That one typically probably, say gauged about 2 hours. Make more sense because that is a bigger candle. And it dries from the bottom, then it goes to the top. So it's a nice experience. I like to watch it.
To watch the
And then
process.
yeah, especially adding color. I do colors. The color
Oh.
process is a little bit more different, it's more complex because the dye wax, you got to make sure that you're melting it down. You're putting enough dye wax so that you don't get frost. The frost is where you see the white stuff around the candle, and that's because the dye and the wax separate. And
Wow. So it really is a process. It's not just let me put this together and put that together, stir it up, heat it up, and it's done. Like you really have
yeah.
to do certain things in particular to make it happen.
Right. It can get a little frustrating sometimes, but once it's done, the finished product, you'll be proud. And then, of course, cutting the wick size is very important because if you
Oh.
don't cut it high enough, then you're not going to get a good burn. And then you're going to I've had a couple of times that I did not have a complete burn, and I had to, of course, pour the wax out in order for the wax won't choke the wick. So that
Right.
means the wax won't make the flame go out.
Mm.
So this is kind of no, it's too far. I don't. You can't probably see it.
Okay, I see
It's
it
too
now.
far.
Like I see like a dot in the middle.
Yeah, that's the burn. Yeah, and depending on like I said, you always have to make sure you cut your wick at least an inch above the wax so that you can get a nice burn. Not too big, but it's just sometimes you just gotta gauge.
That's great enough, right?
Yes.
So, in regards to the candles, right? We talked about the names, we talked about the smelly smells, meaning the scents that you have, and the different sizes. So, I want to get into I'm a customer, can I customize my scent? Like maybe I want to mix I'm sure if you feel that it's not going to smell right, you'll say, I don't think that'll work. But can I mix Japanese cherry blossom and lavender?
If that's what you want, I'm gonna give you what you want. So I would think about the smell, but I would try it because I would think that lavender is mellow. But regardless of me saying yes or no, if that's what you want, so I'm gonna give you what you want. And if I like it, I won't say if I like it. Of course, I'm gonna advertise it. But if I like it, I will advertise it even more. Of course, I'm gonna be like, okay, this particular candle has this fragrance in it. But I'm never gonna knock anybody for their their
Right.
opinion of what's it.
Right.
And that's how I end up having to know about the lemon and vanilla. Someone asked about that, and I was just like,
Oh,
"Whoa, this one is nice." Yes, and then I made
gotcha.
and the coffee and vanilla, nice as well.
Hmm.
I had 2 people purchase that before.
I'm gonna
So,
check that. I'm gonna check
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
check.
said make sure, especially the coffee, make sure when you burn it, you have coffee brewing, because I made one time and someone came in and was like, oh, it's some coffee, and it was just like, no, it's just a candle, and it was just like, oh, like,
So
really?
disappointed. Yeah, don't.
Yes.
When it comes to them coffee
Be
drinkers,
ready.
so disappoint them. Like,
Yes.
oh, that smells so good. Like, oh, can I just get one cup?
Can I
One
have
cup.
some? One. And it's, no, I'm
It's
sorry, but
like,
yes. But don't.
well, I would, but it's a candle.
Yeah. But
But
yes, be ready for that.
right. So can we also bring in, let's say I make an order, can I bring in my own jars that I want you to put the wax in, or do you supply the jars? How does that go? Both ways?
I was gonna say it can go both ways. If I have a
Mhm.
particular jar container that you like, of course, I can get more. Or if you have a particular jar that or container that you would like to use, we can negotiate something, of course. Because it was
Mm.
so funny, because I'm waiting for like my friend's having a baby, and I told her just to be different, I will do her gender reveal candles. So I guess when you first walk in, one candle
Oh,
will be pink, one will be blue, little mismatch, and then once they do the reveal, of course, it could be whatever cake or whatever the case may be, but just something different but cute at the same time.
wow, that's a nice
Yeah.
idea. You guys
See,
heard
I'm
that
into the
here, right?
I'm into like the little party planning thing too, but I just want to start one project at a time, because doing the party planning, it gets intense, and especially you bringing someone's party to life. So it's just like, but
Right,
don't worry, I'll be there
right.
soon.
Right. So I definitely
Yes.
want to get down to it because I'm sure we all want to know what is the pricing like for, let's say, a 2 ounce to a 21 ounce. What would be the pricing range for
From
that?
2 ounce, gauge $5. Like I said, that would be the start for 2 ounce. It can go from that. Dealing with different mugs, depending on the sizes, they'll start like about 15. So I will do a particular mug like this for
Mm,
15, and then uh, any animal mug that I would do, these will start at 20
those are
with
so
1 cent and no color. Yeah, so it's and these are just going to be an order pretty soon. I have buckets. I have pails. I have a bucket this size. These will start at 12 with 2 wicks, one color. I also have a bigger one. Those will start at 15. Also 2 wicks, 1 cent. Um, I also have tins. These are 4 ounce tins,
mm.
and those run you 7.
Yeah, I know the 4 ounce and the 2 ounce ones are really good for goodies, gift
Goodie
bag,
bags.
swag bag, whatever. Those
Yes.
are perfect, especially around the holidays, y'all. Y'all
Yes.
heard it here. So get your
Yes.
candles now. Get them
Get
candles
them now.
now.
LaDecie's Collections, IG and Facebook, LaDecie's Collections, both LADECIE. And yes, go ahead and just follow and add me.
Yes, please, please. But before you go, of course, right? I want to
Yes.
tap into a shit stirring topic. Very interesting one, right?
Yes.
I know we all heard about Cardi B wanting a divorce from Offset,
Yes.
right? And she says it's not because of his cheating or whatever. It's more so because she's tired of the arguing, and she just feels like it's not the same.
Okay.
Now, what's your take on that? Do you feel, you know, that maybe she really did try throughout this, throughout the marriage, or do you feel that she didn't try enough? If you was in her situation, would you say, you know what, I'm gonna keep trying till I really don't have it in me anymore to try? What do you think?
Well, that whole situation in itself is just crazy. But hey, it's entertainment. We live for it. It's whatever. But from the looks of it, they were already having a lot of issues. I mean, you seen the big proposal that he did to her for the forgiving, the wedding, maybe she did try it. Maybe that's when she really did try to stay, when he did the whole big proposal. I'm trying to change.
Right.
The argument probably came with the cheating. How often is he cheating? He's into entertainment, so a lot of females might be flaunting. Is he controlling these females, or is he letting it happen? There was a rumor. Is it true that is he having another baby on the way? Of course, if he's having a baby on the way, anybody be ready to go. But we know in entertainment, not a lot of females would do that. My intake, I have in the past, I've had a similar situation with cheating and all of that. And a guy did end up having a baby. I would have called it quits too. She has a little girl as well. We are what are we going to teach these young girls? So it's just like, oh, did she try? She tried a long time. Now she got a baby. Now she's going for him for child support. Now, if he says that there's a baby on the way, why wouldn't she go for child support? She's going to make sure her baby good, right?
Right.
And it's just a lot. Like, and then she come out with these new songs, these WAPs, and it makes anybody really think like, okay, well, what's really going on? Are you just doing this for the entertainment? Did you already have these songs in the past? Some people say that he was writing her music for her. Who goes to say?
Right. You're right. I mean, it's so much, and you're right, with the whole entertainment aspect of things. And, I'm not in their situation, so I can't say what she should have done or what she should not have done. But I would say on my perspective, I would, just say try until you can't try anymore, until you feel you're not in love with that person anymore. You don't love them anymore. You don't trust them. Because it's like, if you don't love them anymore and you don't trust them, it's very hard to try to make a marriage work when those two are missing. Those are the two most important things, communication and everything like that can be worked on. But when you no longer love a person and trust them, that's a whole
different thing. And it is the whole trying, and then how far can you try, or how long do you try? How many times do you forgive this person? We all know we're going to fall short. We all know that. But it's just like how you saying, it's the trying and how much love. And it's like, even though you love a person, you still don't want to be disrespected. It's really with tolerating, though, too. It's just like, how much will I tolerate? Is this too much? Like, I'm not, like, especially if it's a continued pattern. If it's a continued pattern, it's just like, something has to give.
Listen, I don't know. Whatever she to continue on and, deal with, or maybe he has some things he was dealing with too, because sometimes you don't really hear a man's side of things.
Both sides.
Right. But, more power to them. They both gonna still be rich. And
at the end of the day, you feel me? People gonna still listen to their music.
Right. But this is gonna push Offset to come out with some music, some new music.
I was about to say that. You're right. Both of them, they're gonna be on it. It's just like and even that picture. What if if the picture with they say he misses Granny? Maybe that was just a lot to him. He probably just going through a lot, like mentally. And both of them, if she's doing her music thing and being out, and is she giving him the attention that he needs? Is he looking for the attention elsewhere? Like it could be a lot of factors on why. Yeah, but it could, if the biggest one is probably the cheating thing. It's like, who wants to continue to have to share bodies? Like, come on now.
Oh God, you know what? I think that's the first time I heard that. Who wants to continuously share bodies? I think that's the first time I've heard that. Now you're gonna have me saying that.
I'm telling you, I'm. If we continue to have conversations, watch out. I'm coming out soon with a YouTube channel. My friends keep telling me I need to, and now that I have these candles, I'm gonna do a whole maybe LaDecie's essentials. I'm not sure yet, but topic of conversations. Yeah, I got you, because I'm like I gotta get with it, because at first it's just like a lot of holdback, and I said I can't. If you have talent, you have to show it. You have to do things that you don't like to do sometimes, and this is a serious note. And I had to come to realization. It's just like, and my sister, my youngest sister, she's in college, you guys. She's in Gettysburg. Full ride scholarship, guys. I'm just so proud of her. But from my little sister, she said, "You are too talented to be broke." And I said, "You are absolutely right." And I say, I'm about to utilize this and run with it and take all of my talents and all of these new journeys that are about to arise and just run with it. So whoever listens to this, just do it and don't stop.
Yes.
Go. Whatever dream, talent that you want, continue. Don't worry about the haters. Let them hate.
Yeah. They're
Don't
gonna
worry
come.
about the starers. They're going to come. Don't worry about it. Let the copycats copy, okay? Just know that it's you, yours. Just do it.
I love that. That was a dope ending right there, you know. Just keep doing it. Don't let anyone take you out of your element, and just, you know, just keep pushing.
It.
Just keep pushing. You're gonna have days where it's not so easy, but pick yourself back up
all the time
and just go, you know.
Just go.
Thank you so much, LaDecie's, and please tell us where to follow you, because I'm sure people are gonna be like, "Hey, let me get my order in."
Let me see. But no, you can follow me on IG. That's like my major platform. Of course, I have my Facebook. Both are LaDecie's Collections. LaDecies. LaDecie's Collections. Facebook and IG. Thank you.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I can't wait to make my next order.
I'll be waiting. I have new scent. I can't even think of all of them. I have a myrrh cider. I have this like apple pie that smells good. It still smells like an apple cinnamon though, but it's cool. It's nice. I'm just
can't wait. I can't wait. Let me say. Thank you again, LaDecie's, for being here and talking about your major candle business. And I'm so happy for you that it's still going up.
It's going up.
My hand is going.
Yes.
It's going. It's going. I'm so happy for you. And you guys, don't be shy. Go make that order. Go to Instagram or Facebook. And I definitely want to say thank you again for tuning in here on Live with Taji. And I will see you next time. Have a good night.
You later. You too.